everybody. Good to see everybody. Thank you, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to this every year. So you heard Joel and everybody talked about connections and all the different industry additions where we have to connect things back and forth to everything. Direct-to-consumer models are another important thing. So I get to talk to you about the core modules and the platform, which ties all this stuff together. The core modules are what's going to make all these things possible. Now, Acumatica involves everybody. Our pricing model reflects that, where everybody gets involved, and our core modules reflect that. CRM, financials, all of our business process things like business events, our state workflow engine, all that ties everything together for you. So here's a little flow that you see, contact to cash. From the time that marketing gets involved, they pass it seamlessly to sales. They can create a quote, and then they can pass that off with one click to the financial team. Everything works seamlessly. Our cases over there, they help customer support organizations, but more than customer support organizations, they're actually useful for any business process workflow. So they can be used for anything. One customer of ours, 4-State Trucks, is using that. They're a distributor of parts, of truck parts. And they have a huge warehouse and process many, many orders. And they have over 1,000 different incoming requests every month. Now, to process that, they need to keep things organized and in place, and they use Acumatica CRM for that. So it's very important that they've built this possible to make all that happen. Now, 4-State Trucks followed the workflow that's part of our core case management module that you see here. This is all the standard stuff that you would follow. It comes out of the box. But more importantly, they had a lot of other things to process, like warranty claims, billing questions, and things that needed to be done a little bit differently. So they used the state workflow engine with the help of their partner, K&R Consulting, to build this type of a flow using no code. So that's a real advantage of the Acumatica platform, is to make all this possible. Now, to give you a little bit of a glimpse into what they did, let's take a look at some of their screens. So here's where they're getting a return. A lot of their things are return orders. So they process the return. They use the case class ID to drive a workflow. Then they create a return order. They go over in that sales order screen to create a return order. They link the case. Then they go in and link the return back from the case. They add any optional workflows that they want to do there. And then when they close the case, they've customized this with the state workflow engine to make sure that they get the reason codes they want to follow up and do root cause analysis of what caused things to happen. And of course, they manage all that with dashboards. Dashboards give the people in the warehouse and communicate seamlessly with the people on the front end. So all that works very well for them. Now, one of the things you may have noticed is that I was going through a lot of screens there, and I was mentioning a lot of clicks. So Acumatica always looks for ways to reduce clicks and reduce screens. So last year, we represented a new capability to do with one click, you can create a return order from a case. So let's go in and take a look at how that works. You'll see now I've got this action called Create Return Order. I select the type of return order, hit Create, and the system does all the work for me. It creates a relationship between the case, and as I go in to the return order, and as people process things in the warehouse, the status is automatically communicated. If I click back to the case, I can see how that works in the Relationships tab. So this is a huge improvement in terms of letting the system do the work. They expect to reduce the time per case by 2 to 3 minutes, and when they're processing thousands of those, the time and savings are going to be wonderful. So we're very excited that we've got this in the product right now, and we hope you start using cases for all types of workflows and automating all types of workflows in your business. Let's hear it for the development team that built all this for us.